Agent Michael Grimm, also Newsmax analyst. Great to have you with us, Michael, as always.
Good afternoon, John and Bianca. How are you?
Oh, well, you know, every time I hear an answer like that from the White House press secretary, my blood pressure goes up a lot, quite frankly. But, I mean, this takes some serious chutzpah, doesn't it, from Abby Lowell to write this letter, especially when we know about the relationship with the Delaware Attorney General, how close she is with the Biden family. I would hate to be John Mac Isaac because he's got to be under a lot of pressure, and it almost seems like the fix is in and they're going to railroad him.
John, the level of arrogance that we are seeing from this administration and from, the boss's son it's beyond hubris at this point, and it's disgraceful. And this is one of the problems when you have, the Biden crime family. Just the idea that the other thing that really boils my blood, I just have to, before I forget to say it, think about all of those intelligence gurus that signed off on a letter saying that this was Russian disinformation. Where are they now? Where are they apologizing to
their
the
heads are
people?
in the sand, Michael. You know that, and they refuse to admit that they were wrong. And I think, doesn't this also tell us a lot about our real kind of intrinsic problems with our intelligence community right now, is that they can't admit when they're wrong on something as simple as this?
Absolutely, and it's a bigger problem because look, for those men and women on the ground that are actually working assets, these are the people that are putting their lives on the line to protect our country. What does it say when their leaders are playing this politics? Let's be honest. This is politics at its worst. And when you look at the Biden administration, they've done nothing but deflect, defer, lie, just completely ignore the American people. And then it's only bolstered by these arrogant, former intelligence experts that led these agencies. And it's really a disgrace for the entire country. And it just seems to get worse. Every time we learn more about the Biden family, it just seems to get worse. And I guarantee in the future, you're going to see more. This laptop is going to prove all types of shady dealings with China, with that balloon. I wonder why we're not shooting it down. Is it because of Hunter's connections to China? Who knows? Ukraine, is that why we're so, sending so many tanks? All of these issues are out there because of the president's dealings with his son and these countries.
Right, and the GOP wants answers. The House is looking for financial transactions that may go, who is the big guy, of course. So this legal strategy we're seeing, Michael, is a way to distract from that. Look over here. They actually, not on top of the AG, which is a friend of the Bidens, they want the IRS to probe Marco Polo, their status of the charity, because they used the information. I mean, it's clearly, Hunter Biden making a show here that he can hire high-priced attorneys to go after he and anyone who's trying to get to the truth and to the heart of this. Real quickly, though, we do also want to get your reaction. Ted Cruz says the FBI needs to search homes and businesses related to Hunter. He wants to see if he has any classified docs. What do you think about this move?
I think under the circumstances, that's completely reasonable. Normally, if the president of the United States did not have these ties with his son in these foreign countries when he was vice president and senator and God knows when, I would argue no, it's too much. When they went after President Trump's Mar-a-Lago house, that was ridiculous. So normally I would say no, but with these circumstances, considering everything we know now, absolutely. He had access to that garage. He lived in the house. Who knows what documents he may have had access to then? Did he take them somewhere else? Did he put them in another office? And then the whole idea that he was paying $50,000 in rent, none of it makes sense. It stinks from the head down. And I think when all is said and done, the GOP investigation is going to yield a treasure trove of monies being funneled from countries like China and Ukraine to Hunter, to his dad, a.k.a. the big guy.
Yeah, well, and who's buying his art? Well, if they do search properties related to Hunter, like the one that where, taxpayers are paying for Secret Service out in California, I'm sure it'll be coordinated through the lawyers, just like the president got afforded to as well with his legal team. Incredible.
Thank you, Michael Grimm. Great to see you.